So problem number 52. If there are 15 milliliters in 1 tablespoon, how many milliliters are contained in 3.5 tablespoons of some liquid medication? And then part B, how many milliliters would a patient receive if he took this dosage 4 times a day for 1 week? And then part C, how many liters does this correspond to? So one question at a time. Let's start with A. Okay, 15 milliliters in 1 tablespoon. This is an approximate conversion, by the way. You know, there are approximately 15 milliliters per tablespoon. I think it might be 14.99 something. I can't remember the conversion, but it's not exact. Okay, so how many milliliters are contained in 3.5 tablespoons? So we can use the relation to get from tablespoons to milliliters, and we use that to build the conversion factor. So we're getting rid of tablespoons. We put that on the bottom. 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters, and tablespoon units cancel. And so that's 3.5 times 15. So break out the calculator. 3.5 times 15. This is my speed crunch calculator. If you're interested, it's called speed crunch. So that's 52.5. 52.5 milliliters. Okay, and so I would round this to 2 sig figs, because you got a 2 sig fig number right here and a 2 sig fig number right there. So the answer would have 2 sig figs. So I'd round it right there. It would round to 53. Okay, and so I'll put that down here. 53 milliliters. Now part B. So that's 53 milliliters in the liquid medication. Part B says how many milliliters would a patient receive if he took this dose, that dose, if he took this dosage 4 times a day for 1 week. So 4 times a day for 1 week, that's 4 times 7, 28 doses. Okay, so the easy way to do this, you got 28 doses, and then there are 53 milliliters of liquid per dose. So you can just multiply that times 28 doses, and so the dose unit cancels, and you can solve for the milliliters. So 53 times 28, 53 times 2, 53 times 2, 8. Get 1484. 1484. Again, you're going to round to 2 sig figs, because you got 2 sig figs here. And so that'll round to 1500. 1500 milliliters. And then for part C, how many liters does this correspond to? How many liters? So for part C, it takes 1,000 milliliters to equal 1 liter. And so we can take our 1500 milliliters, then converting it to liters, milliliters goes to liters right here. So we use that relation to build the conversion factor. Get rid of milliliters, put that on the bottom. 1 liter goes on top. Milliliter units cancel. And you got 1.5. I can do that in my head. Divide by 1,000. You move that decimal point over 3 places. So 1.5 liters. Okay. And that looks like, that's a lot of medicine.